Welcome back to another This Week in Warframe. This is going to be for the week of October 6th through the 13th, and there is an enormous amount of things that have happened this week, not counting the enormous amount of things that happened last week with Kume and the Fates. But here we have, I'm just going to go over everything. As we go over everything, first and foremost, go check out Bird, grab the Archon Shard, 30,000 standing. Okay, I'm going to tell you all about the free stuff. I'm going to tell you all about the Affinity booster, the redeem codes, all that once I get out of this area, but this is on the list of things we're doing today anyway. So Deep Archimedia is Disruption, Mirror Defense, and Assassination for anybody that's doing Deep Archimedia. Okay, great. Now we can go check out the other stuff. Alright, first thing we're going to do is the redeem codes. Go over here, type in Conqueror 2024, just like that. Hit OK. And Boomtown, thank you for redeeming your glyph 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, whatever numbers those are. Next, there's another redeem code. This is going to be for an Affinity booster. It is also going to be for, actually, I'll show you guys in a second here. F8, and then the letter U. That's it. Ume, FH, F8, U. Make sure you include the dash in there as well, okay? I've already redeemed this, so it's not going to work. But I'll show you what it is. We go here, inbox, and where would that have been sent? Say it maybe? Check the top here. Here it is. Ortis. Affinity booster. This is a 3-day Affinity booster. A Galatine. If you already have a Galatine, then you can get rid of it, and you can keep the weapon slot that comes with this. So it's at least a free weapon slot out of that. A Temple Royale, and an Uru Sugatra. But that's not all. There's more freebies as well. So you also come back in here, you go to Featured, and then you go to Seasonal over here, and we'll see that if you scroll down, you guys can get yourselves a Halloween color palette, which this comes around every year. This is only 1 credit. That's free. And then we have a Dullahan mask, the pumpkin mask that you'll see my Gauss wearing. This is also 1 credit, basically free. This is going to be limited time, like that you can wear it, but you'll have it throughout Halloween, and then the color palette you'll have forever. So definitely at least grab yourself the color palette if you have not done that already. And then somewhere around here is last year's, here, limited time, the Conqueror 2023 community display. This is also 1 credit. You can grab this. This is a display. It is not a glyph. What does that mean? It means even if you think it looks stupid, buy it anyway. Because worst case scenario, you can use this decoration as a shelf. And you don't have to see it, but at least you have an extra decoration you could use as a shelf. Then we have the Conqueror Sayandana for 1 credit. We have the Conqueror Ribbon for 1 credit. The Shoulder Ribbon for 1 credit. All these cosmetics, you're going to keep these forever. The Leg Ribbon, this is 1 credit. We have the Ephemera is also 1 credit. Look at this. This is like, it's like holiday or whatever. This is like a birthday over here. Birthday and Christmas combined. Another Ephemera for 1 credit. These Ephemeras kick ass. I use these on my frames. Totally worth it. Definitely get them. But yeah, all the things I'm showing you here, they all seem to be 1 credit. So you might as well grab them while they are here. This is so many goodies. So many great stuff. Anyway, there you go for that stuff. Next, we're going to go over the fact that we currently have featured in Prime Resurgence. We have Nova and Trinity Prime Dual Pack are currently in Prime Resurgence, so you can pick them up here with Aya or any of the relics for any of their weapons if you need them. We also have Ember and Rhino are retiring in 17 days, so you are running out of time to pick these things up. One of the things I don't think I mentioned was the Conqueror decoration. I'm not entirely sure where to find that somewhere. You know what? Let's just type it in. Conqueror. This one right here. This is the one I mentioned before. Here. This is also a decoration you can hang up on your ship. Maybe that's even easier. Just type Conqueror, whatever, in the search bar skis over there. All right, next. There's more. So, for all of you that log in between October 2nd and the 16th, which is now through the 16th, you will get a free Caliban. If you already have a Caliban, you can retire. You could, like, sell him, and then you'll have a Warframe slot for free. So, that's happening right now. If you want a Caliban or you want an extra Warframe slot. Now, let's get into all the weekly resets and all the things that have happened, that are happening this week. Oh, and the new, what are they called? Incarnon adapters. We're going to get to those. I'll show you where to pick those up. If not just through the circuit, there's another place you can get them. So we'll get to that. But right now, Knights of Nabarus has 25 days and 14 hours left, so you can go there, check out all the goodies. DE let us know that upcoming, they're going to, and it possibly is this week, they're going to be adding more items to the Knights of Nabarus, to Sisters store or whatever for the Knights of Nabarus stuff. There should be werewolf things that are added, at least this is what I'm hearing. Cannot confirm nor deny that, but look forward to that. We have the weekly Ayatan treasure hunt with Maru that you guys can go do this week. We also have, for Steel Path incursions, assassination, crossfire, interception, mobile defense. For invasions, we currently have, right now, I would do this right now, it's going to last a little bit, an Orokin Reactor Blueprint versus an Orokin Catalyst Blueprint. You see how mine says 3 out of 3? I hope it's going to go away. All right, it's going to go away. 3 out of 3. That means you have to fight for the same reward or the same side. Do the same mission 3 times, basically. You have to complete it 3 times in order to get this. These missions are typically easier and shorter to do, though. So we also have Latron Wraith Stock versus a Dara Vandal Blueprint. Dara's going to be one of the Incarnon weapons, so we should be able to stick an Incarnon on that. So there's your opportunity to go get another piece for the Dara. And then back up here, we have Snipetron Vandal Barrel versus Latron Wraith Blueprint. Moving on from that, today's sortie was a Defection, Rescue, and Assassination. And the Archon Hunt this week is against Archon Boreal for an Azor Archon Shard. And we have to do a mobile defense, an excavation, and a showdown. If we check out what Nora's got this week, she has the usual weekly missions, but then she also has complete 3 puzzles in Deviri, complete 5 nightmare missions of any type, pilot a hijacked cruise ship, destroy 3 fighters, boom. And we have 3 different perfect animal captures in Orvalis, and then kill 150 enemies with gas damage. If we check out the offerings that she has this week and sort them by default like they should be every time I come here, then we have range advantage for the Akjagara, Wild Frenzy for the Grakata, Precision Strike for the Tonkor, Napalm Grenades for the Penta, Dizzying Rounds for the Bronco, and we have Steel Charge Auramod and Deadeye Auramod. Both of these you'll be able to sell. If you have extra credits up here, you can buy these, sell them in Trade Shout. They will certainly sell and get you some platinum. But Steel Charge usually would sell better than Deadeye, but they both will sell. We also have Double Tap for the Latron, Brainstorm for the Rakata, Rumbled for Atlas, and Purifying Flames for Ember. And if we check out what's going on in Deviri now, the Steel Pass circuit this week, we have the Incarnon weapons, but this isn't the only place. I'll show you where else to get these. The Dara Incarnon, the Sestra Incarnon, the Ukina Incarnon, the Sybaris Incarnon, and the Sicarus Incarnon. And if you already have, well, I don't think you'll... You know what? I don't have those, and we can scroll over anyway. So, ta-da! Rifle, Riven, Pistol, Melee, and Kuva. If you don't want to get any of those Incarnon weapons this week, I certainly do, though. For normal circuit this week, we're looking at Gara, Korra, and Revenant. Checking out what Akrithis has. Let's browse her wares. She has this week a Melee Riven mod for 15 Pathos Clamps, a Shotgun Riven mod for 15 Pathos Clamps, a Companion Weapon Riven mod for 20 Pathos Clamps, and she has Secondary Outburst for 10 Pathos Clamps. Archimedean Yanta this week currently has herself a reminder for you guys to go spend your 5 Void Plume Pinions, grab yourself 35,000 Kuva, and now now that we're in the Zeramon, we're going to fast travel to Cavallero, and we're going to check out his Incarnon Market, which this is where we can see that he has the new Incarnon weapons purchasable for 120 platinum. So we have the Dara, we have the Sestra. I am so happy we can just pick these out. Now, chances are you're only going to be able to buy one of these ever. And then all the other, if you want to get like multiple copies of Incarnons for these, you're going to have to go farm them out in Steel Path, which I do plan on doing that, which is also partly the reason why I'm buying these right now. So I have been waiting for that. I am so excited to have those. And if you guys struggle on making platinum, you can check this out. How much platinum have you made since you've become a Patreon?
Over 100K.
45K.
60, 70,000.
20,000.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a week?
12K.
Probably about 5,000.
5,400.
Probably 8K.
What's the most amount of platinum you've made in a day?
5,400.
Day was probably 4K.
Probably about 3,000.
2K.
What's your favorite method of making platinum that you've learned from me?
Mostly just flipping ribbons and selling warframes.
Probably arbitrations.
Selling sets of Warframes.
I enjoy Zeramon the most.
Imagine how much time and money they've saved. You know where the links are. Checking out Tesh and Steel Path honors this week. We've got a Veiled Riven Cipher for 20 Steel Essence, and we have 3 times Form a Blueprint for 75 Steel Essence. Everybody's favorite duty scooper over here has himself a Tenant Ferox 38% heat. He has a Grigori 53.2% heat. That you could get if you wanted to. We have a Tenant Livia 25% impact. You could skip it. And an Exec 53.9% cold. You could also get that too. That wouldn't be bad. And we have a 32.8% agenda, so you can skip that. Checking out Paladino this week. Reminder to grab your Riven mod for 10 Riven Slivers. Another Riven mod for 10 Riven Slivers. Then you can also grab yourself 35,000 Kuva for 10 Riven Slivers. And 150,000 credits for 5 Riven Slivers. Invigorations are going to be different for everybody, but this is a reminder for you to check yours. And this week I've got myself a Mag with plus 200% melee critical chance, plus 2 energy rate. An Equinox with plus 100% ability range and plus 200 energy max, and a Limbo with plus 200% primary critical chance and 75% ability efficiency. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Like, subscribe, turn notifications on. I'm live every day on Twitch. Come hang out there, and I'll show you my butt cheeks or something.